The candidates getting criticized for their reaction to the terror attacks. Some calling out Donald Trump for saying bomb too quickly. Others calling out Hillary Clinton for being low energy and needlessly cautious. We've got my power panel with me now. Independent Women's Forum Hadley, Heath Manning, and Democrat strategist Richard Goodstein. Hadley, Hillary didn't move quick enough.
Yeah, that's what they say, although they're criticizing Donald Trump for the opposite thing. And I understand that there's a danger to both extremes here. You know, you don't want the commander-in-chief or someone who could potentially be commander-in-chief to be responding too quickly or making assumptions. But there's also a danger in being willfully blind to the situation that the United States is facing in terms of our enemies, in terms of the global situation and surrounding terror.
All right, you know, Richard, I want you to react to this. CNN being accused of fancy editing, removing the word bomb from their first report. Trump took CNN to task this morning. Watch.
If that happened to me, do you think they take it out? They not only don't take it out, it feels like they add things. I mean, these people are the most dishonest people. CNN is so disgusting and dishonest, and I watch it. It is so unfair. They call it the Clinton News Network. If you saw her in the back of the plane, and she used the words bombs also, by the way, and that's true. I heard, I didn't see it, but I heard I was criticized for calling it correctly.
Richard, your thoughts?
Remember when Donald Trump leapt in after the Pulse nightclub shooting in Orlando, and he was pounding his chest. He called it right. He's doing it again. And look what happened in the polls immediately after that. He went down and Hillary went up because she was measured. You know, there's a reason. You just showed Woolsey. I will see your Woolsey and raise you with Bob Gates and Colin Powell. Colin Powell, as you know, calls Donald Trump a national disgrace. And Gates, who served 8 presidents, not just the 4 of Woolsey, says that he is stubbornly uninformed and basically ignorant about world affairs. And there's a reason they're supporting Hillary. I hear what you're saying,
Richard. Hadley, Colin Powell didn't have positive things. He had negative things to say about Hillary Clinton, Hadley. Go ahead. But what do you make of the CNN editing, Hadley?
Well, this is just on the heels of CBS actually choosing not to include when Bill Clinton slipped up and said that his wife frequently had medical episodes, and then he corrected himself and he said, well, occasionally. But this certainly seems like 2 examples of the mainstream media providing political cover for the Clinton family, and that's very frustrating to the public, and in fact ultimately might help Donald Trump, who's attracted a following of people who feel like the system is rigged against them, whether that's big government or big media. People don't feel like they're getting the whole story or a fair story.
Richard, final word. You got 10 seconds.
Look, again, I'll take the Republicans who ran the foreign policy establishment under Bush and Reagan presidencies who were backed up for Hillary.
Got to leave it there. Hadley and Richard, thank you so much. We'll have more next. Don't go away.